I get questions.
Here's what I'm curious of. Honestly, I don't give a damn about the doctor. I just don't. The hospital, wherever the hell you went, clinic, I don't care. Here's my only question so far. Did you go charmooted up like that? Did you have the fucking mascara on and that lip gloss on? Did you go with your fake husband and the charmuta paint in a hijab to the hospital in Kuwait?
A lot about like what if you need healthcare there, and I never really thought about that until it happened. So actually, as you know, I'm sounding a lot better from the treatment I had, but I'll get to that. I have been really sick for the past few days. Sick this morning, and I was having hard time breathing. You know, after I made breakfast, I thought I'd see how it would go. I took my inhalers. I've been taking my inhalers, and I've been taking this herbal medicine called Travisil. It's an herbal medicine you can buy here at the pharmacy for cough. And I pretty much almost finished.
Winter Sun, thank you for the super chat, girl. Holy shit. I did an online survey to measure her biological age. I was fair. The results, she's 96.7 years old.
So, yeah, it wasn't very effective. So I decided to...
Wait. So what you're saying is you weren't feeling well. And instead of just, scheduling your euthanasia, you decided to go to a clinic and be seen by a doctor and have appropriate prescriptions given out to you so that you would take them and you would feel better. Oh, I thought you don't do that though. Because wasn't that the whole thing about BBJ? I'm the asshole prolonging things and being a real dick because I've taken her to the doctor for the things that she wasn't feeling well about. We got some prescriptions and now she's feeling quite a bit better and everything is now being managed. Seems to me with your own logic, ma'am, you're past your prime, you're past due, you're living on borrowed time. I think your fake husband needs to schedule putting you down.
Ask Salah if he would be able to take me to a clinic, so he did, and we got back not long ago actually. And
so Salah took you to the clinic, so he's a monster keeping you going, making you suffer needlessly. Huh? Selfish monster. Euthanize her. That's what she wants.
So we parked at the clinic. I went into the clinic and we went to this like window. A woman requested my passport, and so we gave him all the information, and
the lies are starting to unravel right there. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm probably not wrong. I've never heard of this before. If you go into a hospital in a country that you've claimed you have lied to us all, allegedly conspiracy, whatever, and faked having a civil ID, why would they be asking for your passport unless you don't have a civil ID? Because you're a fucking liar and you couldn't even make a good story of how your husband is illegally keeping you in the country through loopholes.
That was pretty much it. Yeah, just with my passport, that alone was, enough to be seen, I guess. And so then they gave us this like ticket with a number, and we went to this other little waiting area. In the waiting area, I'll insert a little video here. I got a little bit of a video of it just to show you. It was so colorful and so different than the drabby waiting room.
The drabby waiting rooms in Canada. We don't have fucking throw pillows and like tchotchkes hanging off of, material, tapestry tchotchkes hanging off of the ceiling in a place that's, in theory, supposed to be kept clean because it's where the sickest of the sick go, and God only knows what they're spreading around in that room. The last thing that anybody with half a fucking brain would want is a surface that absorbs spit, fluids, things in the air, anything like that. Listen, I'm no doctor, but we all understand how shit spreads.
And then like our number dinged up on this like, I don't know, this little display that shows the number that they're calling.
Ding dong dong.
There's Ding Dang Dummy in the corner. Why don't you shut up?
I explained my symptoms to the doctor, and so he then looked at my throat. I actually have a throat infection, which I had no idea about. So he said that could be contributing to the fatigue. I did start getting a sore throat.
A throat infection? Get out of here. Throat infection, do you say? Well, I mean, a throat infection can come from a number of different ways. Again, this is my professional doctor opinion. We've seen a throat infection in this beach once before, though. Does anyone remember? Oh, yeah, that's right. The fucking super gonorrhea that was in her throat because of Cokie. That was a throat infection. We've been down this road with you before, ma'am. How'd you get another fucking infection in your throat? It's like a year and something later and you're getting another infection in your throat? That is extremely sus to me. Like, extremely sus. Like, I don't know. Allegedly conspiracy, whatever. My brain, it's one of two things. Okay. Number one, she never took all the antibiotics last time when she got the super gono in her throat. You know how some people, because they're stupid, you take antibiotics for like 4 days and you start feeling better, and then they go, I'm not taking these anymore. You never do that in life. You always finish the antibiotics because of things like this. You haven't really gotten rid of shit. You just feel better. And then this kind of thing can happen. That's number one. Number two, have we seen Cokie maybe? Has there maybe been a rendezvous that we don't know about? What are the odds that like the robot would also have the super gono and give it to her in the throat? And is she even doing things with the robot that would lead to the super gono in the throat? My instinct says no. My instinct tells me Cokie, Cokie, Cokie. I don't know. I didn't have Cokie at all in my mind until a throat infection has returned. So I really do think it's from Red Room Girl. Here's the catch. Apparently they tested him too, and he doesn't have an infection. There's nothing wrong with him. It's just her. So number one, I don't believe that the infection comes from him if he doesn't have one. And number two, it kind of proves what we've all been thinking, that they don't fuck, they don't touch, they don't fuck all. You're going to play tonsil honky with your new husband and he's not going to get your throat infection too? I don't fucking think so, ma'am. I don't fucking think so. There's something sus going on in this story, and the throat infection gave it all away. Do I know what it is yet? Hell no. But my spidey senses are up all over the place right now. Something weird going on here. Matt Girl, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, oh no, burn them, just throw them. Ugh.
Actually, this morning a little bit, so that obviously would be the reason. Luckily, he did check Salah's throat as well. His throat is fine. So he prescribed me some antibiotics.
Isn't that interesting? His throat is fine. Well, Ms. Movie Buff, thank you for the super chat.
Antibiotics for this, and for the breathing, shortness of breath, and the cough, and the other symptoms, he wanted me to have a rapid test done, a COVID test done, and also to have a nebulizer treatment done. So the nebulizer treatments, he actually prescribed for 3 days and twice a day. So every 12 hours, I have to go back to this clinic and get this nebulizer treatment, which means like,
oh, that is the most inconvenient thing I've ever heard in my life. This is the laziest person alive. She's got, well, every 12 hours you're going to a clinic. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way. Oh, just give me the nebulizers at home or whatever the hell it is. That is crazy. Hanny, thank you for the super chat. That's interesting. I think Chantal went to a doctor's home practice, not a clinic or hospital. When I lived in the Middle East, I saw doctors offering services at their home when they're not sanctioned at the hospital. Thus, the decorations. Oh, no. You think?
I'm gonna have to go back at like 2 a.m. to get this treatment done. But yeah.
Apparently it's viral. Why the antibiotics then? But how can anyone be sure if nobody's taken the swab and tested that?
Change in environment. It is very rainy here right now as well. So, the different climate changes, going from extreme cold to desert weather can have an effect, especially if you're asthmatic.
What if she's lying because what she has isn't actually from any of the things that she just described, and it actually is like allegedly conspiracy, whatever, the super gonorrhea back in her throat and she can't admit it?
So I was prescribed Zythrone. It's basically azithromycin.
It is used to treat many different types of infections caused by bacteria, such as respiratory infections, skin infections, ear infections, eye infections, and sexually transmitted diseases. That's it. Okay, yes, there was a whole list before that, but you know where I'm sticking. She's got the super gono in her throat, allegedly conspiracy, whatever. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
1 tablet twice a day. So basically you just cut them in half. I just bite them with my teeth. There's a little groove.
Oh, no!
And also some Panadol, which is Tylenol for fever. But also some Panadol, which is groove.
You fucking... Oh my God, she's like 5. 1 tablet twice a day. 1 tablet twice a day. Did anyone say half a tablet twice a day, you dumbass? God. Cornwall. What the fuck is in the water in Cornwall? Someone needs to do a study on Cornwall. I swear to God, they're being contaminated in the brain by like something in the earth or something. I don't know what the hell is going on. She just 1 tablet twice a day.